Hello everybody, Jordan here, the PH is silent. Guys, there are lots of deities in the Forgotten Realms. This series, if that's what we're calling it, I guess, is going to take longer than I anticipated. Even doing 2 gods per episode, there are so many left, but it's good. This is good. I hope you are enjoying it. Today we discuss Ilmater, the god of endurance and martyrdom, and Istishia, the primordial deity of water. Ilmater, the crying god, or he who endures. Ilmater is the god of suffering and perseverance. He is known for his compassion and endurance. It is said that Ilmater wishes to take all the pain of the world unto himself. Since this is impossible, he blesses those who endure pain on others' behalf, alleviating suffering when and where someone can. Ilmater encourages others to help one another and take their burdens as their own. A follower of Ilmater takes in the sick and the starving. They heal the injured and help make the world a better place. The oppressed need look no further than a temple of Ilmater for guidance and refuge. The symbol of Ilmater are 2 hands bound together with red rope. I believe this symbol came about because the avatar of Ilmater had red rope covering his wrists, perhaps red because of his blood. The avatar of Ilmater had open wounds across his body and his joints were broken. It hurt him just to walk around, never fully healing despite his godly powers. Ilmater is kind, gentle, good-spirited, and quiet. He is slow to anger, but when angry has a fire like no other. He is an ally and serves Tyr, and is a very good friend with Torm. The 3 of them are collectively known as the Triad. The Church of Ilmater is of the good variety. Lawful or chaotic does not matter to Ilmater. There are some lawful neutral followers as well, though. His priests put others before themselves. They tend to be more sensitive and caring of others. Most are incapable of ignoring others in need. Even when a case is hopeless, they must help. Many of Ilmater's followers are healers or clerics. They will show up to war zones and offer aid and relief to anyone suffering. It is taboo to stop these priests, and they are generally looked upon with sympathy for their efforts. Ilmatari are trained in the recognition and treatment of all known diseases, injuries, and conditions. The process of joining the followers of Ilmater is simple. A novice enjoys a walk and talk with a senior priest, exploring the novice's views of life. Then they dine and knowingly drug the novice, putting him in a gentle trance. At this point, clerics and faithful wizards use scrying spells to seek out the newcomer's true feelings. If there is no dedication to evil, the novice is accepted as a follower of Ilmater. It might seem like a lot for followers of a deity of acceptance and understanding, but in the past, people attempted to join the church for the wrong reasons and would end up stealing medical supplies rather than just asking for help. Ilmater's priests can be found where they are needed, which is usually the worst possible conditions. Ilmatari are taught to help all who are hurt, no matter who they are, and that the truly holy take on the suffering of others. They stand up to tyrants and allow no injustice to go by unchallenged. I feel a bit like a broken record here, but Ilmater's followers are good people. Their day-to-day activities involve feeding the hungry, sheltering the homeless, and healing the sick. But they also bury the dead, and many can come to Ilmater's temple seeking help after a loved one has passed on in this mortal world. The most important ritual of the Ilmater Church is that of the turning. It is the duty of every priest of Ilmater to try to get dying persons to turn to Ilmater for comfort, receiving his blessing before they die. Kalimshan is home to the House of the Broken God, which is Ilmater's largest temple. The church contains paladins, knights, warriors, clerics, monks, and a few wizards. Istishia, also known as the Water Lord, god king of the water elementals, he is one of the 4 primordial elemental deities, along with Akkadi, Grumbar, and Kusuth. Known as the cold gods of the elements in Zakara, Istishia represents water. There are other gods of the oceans or the deep, gods of waterfalls, pools, or springs, but Istishia is more abstract and covers just water in general. He is a dynamic deity who is dispassionate and difficult to pin down. He provides the atmosphere in which life is born, but not life itself. He furnishes a crucial resource, but cares not how it is used. He is the guardian of all hidden treasures underwater. Like the other elemental lords, Istishia doesn't really care for his worshippers. He does accept gifts, though, and the rewards of his followers are most often the ability to travel easily through water. People pray to Istishia for calm seas for travel, but also knowledge to find something hidden in the water. The Church of Istishia can be of any alignment. Again, the cold elemental god doesn't much care for good or evil, chaotic or lawful. These are concepts of a different world. Istishia cares about the change and transformation. Faith in the Water Lord has 4 major sects: the Church of the Magnificent Storm, the Church of the Sacred Sea, the Church of the Watery Paths, and the Church of the Eternal Transformation. The Church of the Magnificent Storm believes that water is the cleansing power of Istishia, washing away your impurities. Stormers, as they are known, try to get caught in the rain and can be found during thunderstorms or even severe weather. The Church of the Sacred Sea believes the oceans represent Istishia's body. They pray for safe sailing for Istishia's allies and oceanic storms to sink his enemies. The Church of the Water Paths can be found near rivers and streams, as they believe these represent Istishia's reach onto land, that no other god shapes the world of Faerun more than Istishia because of the rivers that carve into it. Finally, the Church of the Eternal Transformation believes that water moves from one state to another, yet remains eternally present, so life must move in a similar fashion. And if someone dies, they have just moved from one state to another. You are transformed into a form more suitable for the existence on another plane. Large temples exist in port towns and nearby bodies of water. Believers in Istishia believe him to be the great equalizer and leveler of the elements. Their faith avoid personal combat and direct confrontation. Keeping waterways pure and clean is a major goal of the church. Although the church does a lot of good in the world, it is still viewed sometimes as an elemental cult rather than a church. Despite their obvious hierarchy and the church-related day-to-day activities, those elemental lords, it's just hard to realize them as a full-blown deity sometimes, but they are. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. A quick plug to you all. I started a D&D talk show on Saturday mornings called the Saturday Morning D&D Show. A fellow DM and I talk about our experience as Dungeon Masters and what's going on in our current campaigns. You can watch us live 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time Saturday morning on Twitch, or catch the video here on YouTube when I get a chance to upload it. Links in the doobly-doo. Be sure to hit that like button, and I will see you all in the next video.